Hello and welcome to Pushing Cardboard. Today we're going to look at an unboxing of, well, you'll see it when I open it up. This is interesting. This is C3i magazine number 38, the final issue from Rodger MacGowan. I don't have it out. You'll see how it came. So these two maps came in the envelope, but outside the box. I guess they're just a bit oversized. So yeah, I guess that must be how it came for everyone. But anyway, this is for one of the 3 games that it comes in there. We'll just let you have a look at it first before we open the whole thing up. But I think this might be a solo game. Not sure. I guess we'll find out when we open it up. But it has 2 maps. Maybe there's 2. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game. We'll yeah. There we go. There's the other one. Nice, very nice looking maps. It doesn't say. Oh, yeah, graphics. Niels Johansson. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Niels always does beautiful work. Anyway, this is my copy. I don't know if this is the special box or I don't know. I don't know what I ordered, but this is how it came in this kind of protective box. And here we go. Let's have a look at what's in here. So here's the magazine itself, and well, kind of a sad day to think this was Rodger's last issue. But well, we'll have a look at it and see what's going on. The opening editorial is from his son, Stephen MacGowan, of course, probably one of the last things they write before they put the issue to bed. So no surprise that wasn't by Rodger himself. Well, let's see let's go through the magazine and see what we have here. A Mark Herman's Cleo's Corner, number 15. This is on Chancellorsville and probably basically on his Rebel Fury game that features that battle as one of the 4. One of my favorite pictures of Ulysses S. Grant. He's just everything kind of swirling around him, and he's just calm as a cucumber, sitting waiting for news. It's a fairly detailed article. Yeah, look, there we go, Rebel Fury. So it does use Rebel Fury as its the game that it's talking about. I got to read that. That is a very detailed article. Okay, here's an article by Ted Racer about I, Napoleon. I Designer on I, Napoleon. That's the solo game where it's not about Napoleon's wars so much, but it's kind of like a one-player role-playing game where you play all of Napoleon's life. So narrative card game, Ted calls it, and from what I understand, he's got some ideas for more titles in this to sort of make it a series. Oh, great! Interview with Gina Willis. If you're a fan of my live streams, you might have seen Gina Willis came on to talk about her new upcoming Blind Swords games on the live stream. If you haven't seen it, check out the YouTube channel and just search on her name. She was great. She was wonderful to talk to, and also stop by the Blind Swords Discord server. She's always there talking about her game. She talks about changes she makes to it as she tinkers with it and tries to get it better and better. She listens to suggestions from other designers. Yeah, she's really open, just a wonderful person to talk to. I really enjoyed spending a live stream with Gina. Prop round. This will be Volko Runke's column. Eyes Behind Enemy Lines. This is going to be about his Coast Watchers game, and I've done a very long interview with Volko that's also available here on YouTube. about his game when it was sort of in its earlier stages. But Vogel's sort of obsessed with the idea of hidden information in war games. And so that's what he's tackling with this new series. This Coast Watchers is just the first game in a series. He's already working on the second one, which is on World War One. So anyway, you'll get a good look at what Coast Watchers is all about. Oh, there we go. There's that's not the map of the game. In the map of the game, it's all divided into sections unless something's changed. Here's an article on wargaming in Singapore by Sam Sheik. There we go. Always cool to hear about what the wargame scene is like in other parts of the world. December Variants, Empire of the Sun by Mark Herman. I think if you asked Mark, I'm just making a bet on this, but I think if you asked him, he'd say Empire of the Sun is his like magnum opus, his all-time favorite game. From what I can see, he still plays it constantly. When he was on the road and he's in a hotel room, he has a copy of it with him, so he's got something to do while he's got downtime. I think that guy just can't get enough of his own game, which is tell you how great of a game it must be. Anyway, it looks like we have a variant here, so there's probably maybe a card or two in the package here. Oh, yeah, quite a bit about it. Jason Matthews, designer. He's one of the co-designers of Twilight Struggle. He's got an article called "Road to Warsaw," and I think it might be about a trip he took to Poland, perhaps, or well, somewhere in Europe. Maybe not Poland, maybe Denmark. Anyway, there it is. Daniel Hernandez Iniesta, the defense, the siege of Cádiz. I think this is going to be one of the games. Actually, that's probably that's going to be notes about this game, the map that we looked at earlier. So there we go. That's what that's going to be all about. An article about his game. And we have an interview with David Miller, again by Sam Sheik. So Sam's got a lot going on in this magazine. Thank goodness for that. I always like reading in Sam's interviews. So there we go, David Miller. Wargamers of Waterloo by Kevin Duke of the Duke Brothers, putting a big check mark on the bucket list. I'm guessing this is maybe a trip some wargamers took to the actual battlegrounds. So there we go. Riccardo Massini, who has a great book. Well, there it is. There's the great book, Historical Simulation and War Games. I read that earlier this year. It's a fantastic book. This is probably this book is like a series of essays and thoughts on wargaming. So I wouldn't be surprised if this article is a similar essay. Yeah, there's Mark Herman's new book. And Remembrances of Rodger MacGowan, which totally makes sense. So Jeff Kay, Mark Herman, Mark Simonich, Steve Carey, Dana Lombardi, Tony Curtis, Harold Buchanan, Gene Billingsley, Trevor Bender, and of course, final place, Stephen MacGowan, his son. So that's everything in the magazine, with a mid-career photo of Rodger gracing the back cover. Okay, well, let's see what else is in here. I think, if I remember reading the press on this package, that there's going to be maybe like 3 whole games in here. So, oh, there we go. Not a game, but an ad for the for Rodger's book, The Art of Rodger MacGowan. It's a gorgeous book. If you want a preview of it, yeah, again, I know I'm hyping my YouTube channel a lot here, but I did a long piece on that book and how much I loved it. I mean, Rodger was always my favorite artist. So there you go. He's also the artist of the games I grew up on. The box covers for sure. All right, this is a little bit too big for what I'm going to be able to fit in with this map, but this is, you can see here, this is Trevor Bender's Korea across the 38th, which is kind of fitting for the 38th issue. This is obviously a Korean War game, and this is going to be based somewhat, I think, on Trevor's system that he's used previously for his Kursk game and his North African World War II game as well. I'm guessing it's going to be the same sort of a system, which is a great system, really easy to learn, but it still makes for a fantastic game. Good looking full size map. Here's the rule book for that. We won't go through the whole thing, but you know, it's a magazine game, but it's still a 16-page rule book. So yeah, you're getting the real deal here. Here's the get rid of that. Here's the player aid for that game. Combat on one side, terrain on the other. Oh, nice. Even though it's a magazine game, two copies of the player aid. Here's the rules for the game we looked at earlier. The defense, the Siege of Cádiz, solitaire game. Again, yeah. When has C3i not put out good-looking rule books? This is just great. And it's a 12-page rule book, including historical background and whatnot, so you're really getting a pile there. Here's a sequence of play for that game. I won't get two of these because it's for a single player. But you get two different. Well, that makes sense. Oftentimes in solo games, there's more player aids because there's more things going on automatically. And here's the third game, Battle for Moscow. This is this, if I remember right, this is an older game, and this is just a new version of it. I think that's right. Does it say? Yeah, it's originally a Frank Chadwick game. I thought so. So it's just a new version. This is a game. People love this game. It's been looked for years. People have often talk about this game. So nice to see it back in print. This is going to be the counters for Cádiz and for Road to Moscow. And who knows? You never know. It looks like maybe this time there's no extra counters. Now that GMT is publishing their own errata counters, looks like maybe we're not getting any GMT errata counters with our C3i anymore, which is totally fine. Yeah, rules on just a quick 4-page fold out. A little player's aid, and then some cards, and we got some new cards for I, Napoleon, and a single new card for Empire of the Sun. And that's it. That's everything. This is a big package. There's 3 games and some beefy articles. The The magazine is 68 pages long, so yeah, this final issue of Rodger's magazine is he's going out with a bang. Who knows what the future holds? I think I've read that Stephen wants to try and keep the whole thing going if he can. So with the help of people like Volko and Mark, who are always contributing articles, and I'm sure there's many other people. Steve Carey, I know, does proofreading and things like that. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are going to try and keep this alive. I hope so. I'm a big fan of the magazine, and I wish Stephen all the best. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm Grant Lindenberg for Pushing Cardboard. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing of C3i magazine number 38. See you next time.